Hey, good morning. Okay, so I'm currently on my way in and I wanted to drop by real quickly. We have a client, well, a few, but this one in particular, she's a diabetic and she's been given some brief understanding of why she decided to join our alkaline meal plan. What I'm going to do for you is I'm going to give you some information and provide, I guess, a briefing of why is it important to have a nutritionist or a certified dietitian provide a meal plan for you. You know, less stress, less headaches, and they provide basically everything you need to know and what to do to actually meet that goal a little bit faster. So stay tuned and how to start my diet happens to be one of the most important questions and probably one of the most asked questions that I've heard. So let's find out how. The average individual suffers from chronic disease, chronic ailments, um, weight loss issues, weight gain issues, thyroid conditions, and the list goes on and on and on. As a matter of fact, the list is so long that at times it makes no sense to even try to list them. So the questions actually comes up every day. How do I start a healthy lifestyle journey? How do I change my diet? What kind of foods do I eat? Should I go fully plant-based? Should I eat raw? I don't like what is on the menu. There's so many questions at times that we as nutritionists at times forget to even respond and answer these questions. Honestly, it's very simple. A diet plan, a meal plan, a meal guide. Now, the meal plan consists of 2 meals per day on average. Definitely there's an alkaline salad. Here we call it our farm salad. And simply because it's made and prepared by some of the freshest ingredients that you can find currently. Now, along with that, you would have the options of choosing anything from our vegan alkaline salad bar. And it's prepared fresh by also our alkaline staff, which gives you a breakdown and idea of what you're actually going to be eating. And for example, a client that I'm going to show you a little bit later, she's diabetic and she's here and she's indulging in the diabetic meal plan. What does that meal plan actually consist of? It's quite basic. I would say basic, simply because you know exactly what her task is. Her task is to lower her sugar levels and she wants to target a particular weight. So there are particular foods that we would actually precisely give to her that would assist to regulate her blood sugar level and help her along the way to lose weight. Thus far, I'm quite sure she has lost around 5 pounds. That's equivalent to about a pound a day, and that's simply just by eating and being a part of the meal plan, right? So, 2 meals a day, less headache, less stress, less questions for you to ask on what do I eat, how do I prepare it, how do I cook this, what is kamut. There's always a lot of questions on these different items or these different types of superfoods, and it's because it's new to you, which is quite fair and quite understandable. Today I'm just going to give you a small synopsis on how to approach this diet or approach your new diet or approach your lifestyle. First thing we recommend is a cleanse, a detox, a full body detox, which cleans liver, kidney, colon, lymphatic system, the thyroid, epidermis, the genital area, the lungs, so on and so forth. Removing food that's been undigested for a period of time, toxins, heavy metal, bacteria, parasites, anything that's been built up in the system over a period of time that needs to be eradicated. Our detox method and our detox plan helps to remove these things systematically. It's very simple. And here it's called dark matter, which is a chelation cleanse. which means on a cellular level, the body then eradicates and removes anything that should not be there. And it's quite simple. And then we have the electric herbal tonic, which is a blood purifier. And this helps to filter the blood system, removing impurities and inflammation built up in the blood as well. And if you ask me, that's quite simple. A detox is a recommendation because what it does, it prepares the body for um, adjusting to a new type of food. So the taste bud wouldn't have to crave for the acidic foods such as the dairy and the starch and the saturated sugars. These things will be no longer of a concern because a detox will help to remove these things that the body would then crave. And keep in mind, your system does not crave food, it craves mineral. And on a cellular level, that is how the body receives information. That's how new cells are produced, that's how new blood vessels are produced, that's substance, that's nutrients, and so on and so forth. And that should be the target goal, longevity, substance, and a way to live a healthier life. So, our meal plans were designed around this concept, along with intermediate concept of how you should be eating your foods, which means between a 6 hour window, which is noon to sunset, you can consume particular types of food. And here are foods that you can actually remove from that diet: high starch, high dairy, high acidic foods. All right. Once those are gone, it becomes a lot more easier for you to approach your diet and your lifestyle. Now, on the fast itself is a particular thing, and if you want to have more info and information on that particular aspect, we have a video that's been released prior to this. It's on intermittent fast featuring Ms. McDonald, and we kind of break down a few things that a lot of persons would normally ask. And on this video, we're just giving you a preparing you for how to approach your diet or your new diet and lifestyle. Each meal plan consists of a particular amount of calories, and a lot of persons, when they're trying to lose weight, they would eat less calories, and that is fine. But also, you want to remove certain foods. Uh, for example, you want to remove food that will build up in starch. Sugar is something that we fight against every day because it seems to be in so many things. Here at Essentially Alkaline, we replace sugars and sweeteners with the monk fruit. Some persons are used to the agave, others are used to maple syrup, others use organic honey, and there's a variety of options. However, here at Essentially Alkaline, we don't use honey, and as you know, it's considered to us a bee vomit because it's been taken from the actual tree or flower, which is the nectar, and the bees takes that to the hive, and then it processes that to make honey. And it's actually safer to just go directly to the source itself, which is the plants, and get the nectar, which the body then recognize, and it's a little bit safer. So maple syrup is a good option. Agave is a good option as well. There's also the monk fruit and a sweetener and crystals. Those are also good options. And because these are low in carbs and glycemic, it helps the system itself with energy level. It doesn't eradicates any. It doesn't cause any severe conditions when it comes to your blood sugar level, and a wide variety of different things. Calories are low as well, and it's keto friendly in most aspects. For example, the monk fruit is keto friendly. So there are a variety of options of things you could do. There's also the dates, sugar, and the coconut nectar, which the system could use as one-to-one for a sweetener. We, at some point, and myself, I think we have discussed removing stevia from most person's diet because of the fact that it is also still sugar, and it could affect the system as you go along. So, with further ado, I'm going to have one of our clients, and she's also a part of our meal plan, and she's going to give you a brief concept and idea of what drove her to being here after battling with a diabetic condition. She decided to draw by, try the food for the first time, and then she gave the meal plan a go-ahead. And to be honest with you, so far she's been seeing tremendous results. So we'll be looking forward to see more persons come by. If you have more questions on how to start your diet, why should I start my diet? I'm battling with a certain ailment. I don't know what to eat. What should I eat if I'm on a plant-based diet? And we have a listing of queries, and we also have a listing of answers. So, okay, so today we have Miss Sawyer here. She has dropped by for her meal plan. Miss Sawyer, hi, how you doing? And today Miss Sawyer is trying the vegan mac and cheese, and something that she always wanted to try.
Yes.
I think that was mushroom chowder. I guess a lot of persons might want to ask why you decided to go plant-based, if you don't mind encouraging a few persons or indulging them.
Well, I'm diabetic and hypertensive, and I just decided to change my eating habits so that I can live a little bit longer. And the plant-based diet is the number one thing to do. So, seeing that I found this, I would encourage everybody to try the plant-based diet because it's filling. You can see I'm a full person, and whatever I eat is filling.
Awesome.
So I believe that it'll do the same for you all. Just try it, and I believe that you'll like it.
Awesome. All right. So, knowing that you're on a meal plan, what it does, it doesn't restrict you, and it brings diversity, because a lot of persons always ask, what do I eat? And on a meal plan, they think it's just plant-based, but they don't realize it's fun.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, because I think they have, oh Lord, I love mushrooms. They have everything in mushrooms. They have mushroom stew. I love that.
Awesome.
I love the mushrooms gravy, the wild rice.
We also have it deep fried in spicy chicken nuggets.
Exactly. I had that last week. That was awesome. And then they have it even look like crack count.
That's correct.
So man, listen here, y'all come down and try this plan. It's awesome. I would tell anybody to switch from the meat thing and white rice and stuff like that, what I was on, and didn't even know this exists.
Indeed.
Because if I knew that it exists, I would have been here a long time.
Awesome.
So when you all see me on camera again, I probably will be as small as this lady behind here.
As small as the chef, eh? That's encouraging.
Yes.
So, a lot of persons who have never tried plant-based food, they're worried about what does the food taste like.
Oh God, you need to come and try it. I can't describe the
experience
taste.
is different.
Oh
right?
man, it's really awesome. It isn't salty. It is just right, and everything is right.
Everything is right.
So you need to just come down and
and see what it's all about.
Mind.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here. I told them that I would come back, and they didn't tell me to come back. I wanted to come back.
You wanted to come back.
Because the
Indeed.
food was awesome. And
Yeah.
it's good.
I think you dropped by one day.
Try it.
I think I remember you dropped by, you had a few samples.
Yes.
And you say, oh, I'm diabetic. And I said to you, you know what you probably should do is let us take on that work for you.
Exactly.
And prepare something that is a whole lot safer that you consume.
Right.
And now you're trying different meals.
Exactly. And
every
all
day.
of them are good. None of them are so I find no fault in those. Oh, this got too much salt, or this got this, It's all perfect.
It's perfect.
If you like healthy food, this is the place to come.
That's good stuff, man. It's a pleasure, Miss Sawyer, and I hope you enjoy your meal plan.
Oh, yes, I would. Thank you.
It's a pleasure.